Well, Ferrari first introduced the Portofino in the town, the beautiful Riviera town that carries the same name, back in 2017, and it quickly became one of the company's best-selling automobiles of all time. Come 2021, we see Ferrari introduce the brand new Portofino M. Now, the Portofino's M prefix stands for Modificata. The engine, which used to be 600 horsepower, now has 620 horsepower, which means 20 more, and that comes from a combination of the 8-speed dual-clutch gearbox and the upgraded exhaust system. The 8-gear dual-clutch gearbox actually gives you about 35% more torque in gear changes. That all, of course, translates into more power. At peak, it will provide you 760 Newton meters of torque on the exterior. Some of the improvements are the kind of air intakes here that you see. These are brand new, and on the side of the car, these kind of airways that will give you less drag. From the outside, the car is magnificently beautiful. This dark Ferrari red really does it, well, complements the car very much. Of course, this Ferrari Portofino M is a coupe cabriolet hardtop retractable, and in order to have that Riviera feeling, it is actually quite easy to do. Inside, you press a button, your windows will come down, the roof will open very smoothly, very swiftly. The back opens up, this goes back in all a matter of about 12 seconds probably. Then the windows are up and done. And you can do that at up to 40 kilometers an hour. Well, here we are inside the Ferrari Portofino M with the roof closed. And even with the roof closed, it's actually very bright and airy and spacious in here. So Ferrari have gone for the philosophy of less is more, where they've kind of trimmed certain parts and given the car a much more airy, light feel inside compared to the previous one. Not that the Portofino is anything bad, but the Portofino M just feels a little nicer inside. I want to particularly concentrate on this lovely steering wheel here. It is made out of carbon fiber, leather, carbon fiber, abundance of carbon fiber. The flappy pedals for the gear change are actually also carbon fiber. On the steering wheel, you can control the damper, engine on and off button. Your lights are here, your indicators are here also, and even your windscreen wipers are here. It's kind of like lifted right out of a F1 car. Now, the Manettino button, which is the Italian word for small switch, will allow you to change the car settings, 5 different car settings that you have in here. They range from wet, comfort, sport, race, and electronic stability control off. In brief, wet means any kind of terrain. Comfort is the right balance between sporty and everyday drive. Sport is when the car kind of firms up, kind of more responsive acceleration and ready for some action. Then you have race. Race switches certain amount of the stability controls off, but still lets you enjoy it without being too much of a yob and prevents you from crashing your lovely Portofino M. Last but not least is, of course, ESC off. That comes off with a triple warning ding 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 sound, and that means majority of the driving aids are off, which means Ferrari do advise make sure that you are a bona fide driver before doing so, because you don't want to crash your Ferrari. But amazing steering wheel, interior, love it. 10.5-inch infotainment in the middle. A little slow, but then again, Italian brands have never been that quick with this kind of thing. Talking about the infotainment system, the car is quick, just the infotainment isn't. This kind of material is nice, abundance of leather. Of course, in the middle is your reverse, auto, and launch control. Launch control is taken care of very easily. All in all, beautiful car inside. I love it. I'm now gonna put the roof down and go for a little drive.